for Hope. Like I said, we're going to be taking questions and answers, of course, from the top fundraisers. They get first dibs.
First dibs. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Olivia Brown, raise your hand. Where are you at?
Hey, Olivia, how are you?
I'm sure you can hear, but I want everybody
I got to say real quick, I'm sure most everybody in this room knows it, but Olivia, the keychains are incredible. They're so well done. Ready? Proceed. I am nervous right now.
Probably not as much.
Oh. Shucks.
Okay. So my question is, in the past 6 years, what are the most interesting or surprising things you've learned about yourself? One as a performer and two as a writer.
Oh God. I was hoping for like, who's your celebrity crush? No, I'm just kidding. Nope. Let's see. I think the most interesting thing I've learned about myself as a performer is that I am, this sounds so arrogant, I'm better at this than I thought I was. No, I mean, there's a chasm between better than I thought I was and what I believe to be fantastic, but no, I think it was very easy to think I was doing a perfect job when I was doing 1 or 2 shows a month, and it's, you know, you get 2 weeks at a time for your voice to rest and do all those things, and work on your rock moves or whatever. But I think to get out and do it consistently and feel like, okay, I can not control a room, but I can do my job and entertain people in multiple settings and scenarios, and that was stuff I didn't know certainly before Idol, and maybe even a little after. As a writer, I grew up on active rock. Sorry. And I think to say that I would have written anything but active rock before Idol would have been incorrect. But as I came off the show and got to experience more outside of Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Kansas City, Missouri, and the occasional like road trip into Kansas, I'm biased. I apologize. To get to experience new things and meet new people and try to write new things, I've found I actually really enjoy writing other genres more than I anticipated. So, you know, the David Nail song that's out right now. Thanks. My management's here. You should go buy that song. I enjoyed that song, writing that song more than I thought I would, if that makes sense. So. That's a good question. That's a good start. Y'all got your work cut out for you now.
Thanks.
Thank you.
We'll do one more and then you play another song, at least in
I
this.
guess. I like the...
Whatever you want.
No, I'm fine. That's fine. That's fine.
We'll do, we'll see what happens. It's okay.
Yeah.
Is it Lita? Leda? Lady? Leda? Can I have you take command of this microphone and go ahead and ask the question? Okay. I know that... I think you're capable. Here. It's disinfected.
Hi, David.
Hi.
We decided to give you a break in between tough questions, so this
Okay.
will be an easy one.
I hope.
I was given like 50 questions, so it was very hard.
I love how you guys operate. That's good. That's good. Oh, she gets asked a question first? Here's ours.
Yes. That's from all over the world, actually.
Okay. All right.
And then I made up one question that had like 20 parts, but now I'm going to give you just like two-part question.
I like that move. It's a good move.
So it's an easy one.
Okay.
When you were a kid, growing up, Andrew, and your like your dad and your mom,
Yes.
did you guys like sit around and sing songs and work on songs? I mean, what is it like in a musician's household? Do you want the second part before you answer?
Sure, go ahead.
And the second part is, now in a musician's household, how is it with your nephews? Do you sit around and teach them songs? Are they your songs? Are they like the wheels on the bus? What are they? How does that go?
Okay, growing up, we did not sing to each other. In fact, my parents, I can say this, they're not here. Neither one of them were singers at all. Nobody's filming this, right? Okay. No, but my parents were, they had different musical tastes. So I've said this before, my dad was more into classic rock, my mom was more into country. And so I got a pretty steady diet of both of those. And plus whenever I'd go visit mom and they've got the adult contemporary radio station going on, so you hear like Patrick Swayze and what was that one song of Swayze's? She's like the wind. Yeah, but for some reason, my brother and I kind of took to it. Andrew's a really good singer. Yeah, I think the guitar stuff. The family dichotomy is weird in that I look more like my mom than I think Andrew does, but I tend to act more like my dad, and vice versa for Andrew. So my dad grew up playing guitar and was in a band called Velvet Infinity. Again, he's not here, so. But yeah, my dad still has the guitar, his first guitar. He found a beat-up acoustic guitar in a trash can. It was like I think he said it was like maybe a $25 like Sears and Roebuck guitar, and he fixed it himself and still has it. And so growing up, that was the guitar I saw him play. So the guitar was always something that I wanted to do. And being left-handed, I couldn't play my dad's guitar. So the same year, I think 1 year for Christmas, Dad got Andrew and I both a guitar, and it was something I really gravitated towards, and Andrew kind of didn't. So. Yeah, man, I meandered. Okay, second part. I love these two-parters. This is good. Now, I think acknowledging that music plays such a major part in my reality right now, I try to take more of an ancillary role. I step back with the nieces and nephews and kind of let them figure it out for themselves. You know, because that's what I got to do. I didn't have my parents like, you gotta do this, you know what I mean? In fact, if anything, my parents were like, please don't do that. Yeah, so my two youngest nephews are really into the Pharrell song Happy right now. No, it's not all. I love the song, but clap along if you feel. I've heard that at least 200 times, and I don't even live there. So, but yeah, they all kind of. I want them to find their own paths, because I think for me it was. I tried a bunch of other things before I really kind of zoned in on music, and I didn't really get the same amount of enjoyment out of those things, except maybe baseball, but physical limitations, and but yeah, I don't know. I just think to reiterate for the fourth time in this answer, I just want them to figure out what makes them happy, as opposed to I got to do what Uncle Cook wants me to do. So, that is what they call me.
Do you have a cover of Happy that you can quickly?
No, I don't.
How about another song?
I can do another song.
Right on.